Before we go, have I told you that I love you? I did. Well, it won't kill you to hear it again, will it? See? Was that so hard?
Hello, darlings. Would I date Alistair in real life? And I think the bouncy says yes. Well, okay, set aside that he's the bastard son of a king, because we don't know that he's royal when we meet him.
Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind.
But he loves puns. I love puns.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners.
He's affectionate. He's flirty. He's silly. He's lovey-dovey.
I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
You're there. You're battling. You've got blood spatter all over your face. And then he smooches you. You know, he's there for you. And whenever you need it, you tell him, I want a kiss. And he gives it to you. I like a man who's not afraid to show his affections to me.
I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
There's also growth that he goes through when he discovers who he is and discovering things about his past, finding his sister, finding things out, what he's gone through because of the Grey Wardens, the joining, everything he's experienced with the Warden. And so he's devoted in that way. He's committed. And you can marry him. And he commits for the rest of his life. And he's willing to go that extra mile.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I formally present my betrothed, who will soon be your queen.
I like someone who's with me all the time, not long distance, you know? While yes, the Warden does go off and he stays in Ferelden, you know, I wouldn't be the Warden if I were in Thedas. You know, I'd be someone else.
I'm so grateful that you're you, instead of some other Grey Warden. That sounded better in my head. I just mean to say that I can't imagine having done this without you.
We'd be together, figuring things out, finding these things out. I'd be there for him. He communicates truthfully, he's honest, and so there's trust. He fights your battles with you, and there's definitely trust in there.
Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy, but I can't imagine being without you.
To me, commitment is important. Whether it's living together or marriage or just saying that we're committed to a long-term relationship. It's important that once you make a commitment, you show that commitment.
Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
You don't just say the commitment, but not really show anything of the commitment. You have to live the commitment. And Alistair lives his commitment. He lives his commitment to you. He lives his commitment as a Grey Warden. He lives his commitment as king. He lives his commitment as a lover. And so those are qualities I admire. Those are qualities that I look for, that I like.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
So that's why I would date Alistair in real life, if I were a character in Thedas, obviously. Would you date Alistair in real life? Let me know in the comments below.
Oh, wow. She'll never see through that, I told myself. Boy, was I wrong.
Disclaimer, I'm a married woman. This is if I were single. And a character in Thedas. And my husband was not a character in Thedas. Special thanks again to River Goddess for her footage of Kimiko Kuzlind with the Alistair romance. Link to her channel is below. And as per usual, like this video if you like it, and I'll see you all soon. Masaranas.
So what are your plans? I assume with the wedding you will be remaining in Ferelden. Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby.
If you're new here and you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Like it if you like it, for the like it if you like it dance. You can also follow my website, binkyproductions.com, where I post everything from all my channels. Exclusive!
If you want to support me, consider buying my book, Stardust Destinies 1 Variant Facing. Magic, dragons, fantasy, all relevant links below. Thank you so much for your time. Your continued viewership is very much appreciated. Maseranas.